Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right. What is our great subject for today? Our great subject for today that's got to do with selling is selling and working 7 days a week. What did he say? I said selling and working 7 days a week. Let me explain something to you. This is very important, especially if you're thinking about getting into sales. Remember this one thing, you're always selling, okay? You may say, well, wait a minute, I'm at church right now. I'm over here at a bar. I'm over here at the country club. I'm out here at the mall. Guess what? You're always selling. I've had people say, Gary, I always see you talking to people on your phone. You're always working and stuff. And I tell them, I work 7 days a week. And see, here's the reason why. Because, see, it's not about you anymore once you become a good salesperson, a great salesperson, an awesome salesperson. It's all about the customer. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you are a true salesperson who wants to be successful in selling, you've got to make yourself available 7 days a week. Now, everybody wants to take a vacation, and that's great. But check this out. If you're just starting a new business, you don't start taking days off. You start working hard, and you work longer hours, and you work more. It's the same thing when it comes to being a salesperson. Now, you may work in an environment where customers come to you and you only have so many hours in the day to work, but you got to remember, a lot of people, they lose good business because they're not available. So one of the benefits that I do for my customers and people I want to do business with is I do selfies with them. You go, oh, that's funny. Why would you do a selfie? Because what I do is I relate it to a good time, a smile on their face. We take a picture together with a smile. They have my telephone number, and I send them a text with the picture, and I ask them to put that on their phone, and I also in turn have that on my phone. So that means if the customer needs to get in touch with me, it's like, I don't know who that is calling. I do. I've got a picture. I'm looking right at them. And the key to success in this regard is people will do that kind of stuff, but you have to make yourself available 7 days a week. You know, it depends on what kind of, you're working. If you're working in the insurance business, you definitely want to be available because people are dying to see you. And in this regard, I know that sounds funny, but in reality, people buy when they're ready to buy. Also, if you're working in real estate, okay, I'm going to tell you what, if you are working in your sphere of influence, which means the people that you communicate with, or maybe you get leads because these lead systems are sending you information and people that you need to talk to right away, you better be prepared to be ready to work. In my vehicle, I carry an outfit. I carry a couple of outfits. I carry comfortable shoes. I carry all my products and my computers and things that I need. So when I'm out and about, or if I'm somewhere, I am ready to roll, baby. Because see, here's the thing. If you want to be successful in business, you got to work your ass off, especially in the beginning. If you're not working your butt off in the beginning, what you're doing is you're losing maybe possibilities for easy sales, good sales, because it's so hard when you first start a business. It's really tough when you first get into sales because a lot of times people don't know you and you got to figure out how to get customers. But here's the thing. Once you start getting out there, doing the do, it just happens. Business starts coming in and people say, well, how did you become so successful? How did you get all those customers? What were you doing? You were working your butt off. You were working your ass off. And what you were doing is you were making yourself available 7 days a week. Okay, when you start getting to be a big business and everything, you got people working for you, you probably could take some time off. But if you're getting into the business of selling, one of the key components is you got to go ahead and get yourself a great foundation. You got to get a wonderful foundation that's going to give you the capability to be able to learn how to sell, how to have a selling conversation, how to close sales, how to ask good questions, so that way you can help your customers see preview and value in what you're trying to sell. And see, our topic for today is selling Why do I work 7 days a week? Because I need to. I got to. I want to make money. And it's like I said, honey, if you think that you don't need to work 7 days a week, that's okay. Some people need to take a day off. But see, I go to church. I believe in God. I do all the things that I'm supposed to. But when you have a business, you got to be ready to do business. Okay? Back in the day, they used to take the weekends off and stuff. But that's when most customers are available. They want to be able to reach out to you at any time. So like I said, I tell my customers, you can call me anytime. And I don't even care if they call me late. So if they call me late at night, I know these people are serious about buying something. And my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. And I'm also, I'm your real estate sales guy. So if you have any questions or if you need any help, just give me a call at 904-662-8933. And if you're looking for some real estate, check out my free website at yourrealestatesalesguy.com. And I'll show you all the exit real estate, all the stuff we got for sale. And there's a whole bunch of homes for sale, condos, new construction. I do it all. But let's get back on track. See, working 7 days a week doesn't mean you don't take care of your health. It doesn't mean you don't think about your family. You can't neglect your family. You got to let them know that you love them, but you also got to let them in on what's going on. Tell them, listen, right now, dear old mom or dear old dad has to work their butt off so we can get this business so that way we can have a better, comfortable way of life. And I really love you. And tell them all the time, I love you. Tell them you care about them. Let them know they're important and they matter. And you know what? What happens is if you at least let them know what's going on, they understand. They will appreciate it. Now, listen, guys, I'm going to tell you what. You do have to take care of your mates. You do have to take care of your children. You do have to make sure that you let them in and let them know. And a lot of times what I do in my business is I have a son. I've been taking my son on sales calls for years. I want this boy to learn to be independent and to see what work is all about. So if you have the capability to have your young children or young adults with you to see what you do, I highly recommend it. Now, for some companies, that may not be the case, but for me, it works if you work it. Because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm my own businessman, and I can bring my son with me whenever the heck I want because I want my son to see what's out there. Remember, I work 7 days a week. And sometimes people will call you at the weirdest times. But you've got to go when it's time to go. Now, if you're out of state and you're on a vacation or something, you better have a partner or somebody. But you better be available and answer the phones. Don't be hiding from your customers. And see, once you sell your customers, make sure you stay in touch with those customers. Remember, we work 7 days a week. And our customers are the best referral source center for us. So if you're wanting to build your business, you got to get referrals. You got to ask them, please help me. Tell all your friends. Because once I do a good job for you, please share that information because they know a lot of people. And if they feel you've done a good job, they will have people contact you and they will help build your business. Now, if you're not in it for the customer, okay, that's all right. You may get that one sale, but what if you can get multiple sales? What if you can get a lot of sales just from one person? It happens. I've seen it in my own life. I've had people who sent customer after customer and different things that I've been selling over the years because they liked me. I took care of them. I was kind to them. I did the things that a lot of people don't normally do. I'm friendly. I'm nice. And see, the key to success is in this regard, selling. Why do you have to work 7 days a week? In selling, you work 7 days a week, not necessarily physically, guys, but I've always got my phone attached to me. I've got my computer available. So if they want to ask me a question, it ain't like I got to go digging in the trenches because selling it's a hard job, but it's not physical sometimes. I mean, literally, guys, all you have to do is look up information, give them information, set appointments, go out and see them. So it's not like you're physically having to dig a ditch, okay? So by having your phone with you and telling your customers, just give me a call at any time. Yeah, it may be inconvenient. You might be in the shower. Oh, crap. And if you are, just give them a call right back. Make sure that you don't leave those people in limbo. If they send you a text, that means, damn, they're serious about wanting to do some business. They just need a salesperson to help them buy something. And my simple job today is just to give you some advice. It's working 7 days a week may not sound like something for everybody. And you may have a job where you only have to work 5 days a week. But in reality, if you're smart, you'll get your business cards up. You'll go ahead and start talking to people everywhere you go. I go to the doctors, I hand out business cards. I go to the park, I hand out business cards. I go shopping, I hand out business cards. I am always on the go. I'm working 7 days a week. And the key to success in this regard is when you work 7 days a week, you get more opportunities to make more sales. Remember, especially in the beginning, guys, when you're starting a new business, a new career, a new sales job, you got to get sales. We work on this magic thing called commission. And I'm going to tell you what, if you don't work for it, you don't get nothing, okay? And in this regard, get your foundation. Get with a good company that's going to teach you the basics, the fundamentals, and you got to get your feet wet. You got to get out there, start knocking on them doors, start picking up that heavy phone and calling folks. And remember, working 7 days a week doesn't mean you kill yourself. It doesn't mean you drain yourself. But what it does mean is your mind is in the game. You got to take a little bit of relaxing. I go to the gym, baby. I go to the gym about 5 or 6 days a week. I love it. I'm in there for about an hour and 10 minutes. That helps me mentally. But even in one of the gyms and stuff that I go to, because I go to them all, I always carry my business cards. And I also have electronic business cards, so I can just say, just text in this information, and it'll take you right to my business card, even if I don't got a paper one on me. Yeah, I sound excited, guys, because let me tell you why. Right now, I'm selling. I'm right now getting ready to go to my mom and dad's house, getting ready to have a nice Sunday lunch and everything like that. I've already had a customer contact me this morning. We were talking business, only about 30 minutes. But right now, I put it on my heart that, remember, guys, when you work 7 days a week, it doesn't mean you physically, just go all in like crazy, okay? What it means is just be available. Be available for your customers. And if it ruins your day a little bit, that's okay, because, see, that means you'll be able to pay your bills. That means you'll be able to pay for that house. That means you'll be able to pay your taxes. That means you'll be able to pay for your car, your kids, your education. So remember, it's not a bad thing when you have to work 7 days a week, okay? God, He gave us 6 days. We should rest on one day. But see, in my job, in my business, it's like there's ups and downs, there's lulls, there's slow times, there's fast times, there's busy times. And so in this regard, when the going is good, get it, okay? You got to get it. You got to get it. And that means if you have to work and be available 7 days a week, it's okay. Because eventually you'll get to a point where you build your business up and it becomes a lot more easier. But in the beginning, honey bunny, you better get out there. You better start knocking on some doors. You better let those people be able to get in touch with you. And you better be out there telling everybody about your business. Everybody, okay? And listen, guys, I sell real estate. So if you need something, give me a call. I'm just saying, guys, because listen, guys, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy, and we just had a wonderful conversation about selling and working 7 days a week. I hope you got a little bit out of this video, because I did. It makes me want to work smarter, not harder, smarter, okay? So make sure that you watch this video. Give me a thumbs up. Pass this information out. And don't forget to enjoy the ride. It goes fast. And enjoy making the money, honey, because you got a business to run. All right. Working 7 days a week. I can do it. All right.